Okay, one more video so you can master Pythagorean triples. So this one I'm going to start with the basic 3, 4, 5. So you can see the answers before we start here. So here's my basic 3, 4, 5 triangle. The 3 and the 4 can swap places. So 3 squared, if you were asked to prove this was Pythagorean, 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared. 9 plus 16 is 25. 25 is 25. So this is proving triangle is right angled, and you can use the triangle symbol to say triangle. So that's proving that this triangle is right angled. Right now, so in your heads you should be able to multiply them all by 2. If you multiply all the sides by 2, what do you get? You get a 6, an 8, and you don't know what this one is. So these are the questions that are going to come up all the time. If you've practiced these questions, you'll see the answer here is 10 before you start. But what way are you going to say it? I'll do it the long way once. X squared is equal to 6 squared plus 8 squared. But you know that when you're getting the two straight sides, when you have the two straight sides, that we're going to end up putting them into a square root sign and adding them. You can see here we've added them, and then the opposite of squared is square root, and the square root of 100 is 10. But the quick way, x is equal to, and this is the way I want, good guys will do it the quick way. Obviously, you're not going to want to do it the slow way, or the way that takes longer, or could make more mistakes. So the square root of 8 squared plus 6 squared, your calculator does it for you. Let your calculator do the work. So what about if we multiply all the sides in the first triangle here by 3? What are we going to get? We're going to get 15, we're going to get 9, and we're going to get, you can see 12. So the answer here is going to be 12. Put my right angle in. So x is equal to, we're looking for one of the straight sides from the previous two videos. We have to take away the straight side from the diagonal. The maths involved here, your calculator will do it at this point. Your calculator will give you 12, but the maths involved is 15 squared 225, 9 squared 81, and that leaves you with square root 144, which is in fact 12. Okay, so let's look at some Pythagorean triples from another triangle that comes up all the time. So the most common ones with junior cert are your 3, 4, 5 and your 5, 12, 13. So this 5, 12, 13, really common. So what if we double the sides? We are going to get 26, we're going to get 24, and we're going to get, well, we don't know what we're going to get. Let's say it's x. So x is equal to the square root of, remember, if you learn the rule, your calculator will do all the work for you. So 26 squared minus 24 squared, we know is going to give us 10. And the reason is that 26 squared is 676. And 24 squared is 576. And they're 100 apart. And the square root of 100, this is the work your calculator does for you without you seeing. X in this case is 10. So just the more of these that you write into your copy and the more times you look over them, that's how you get good at maths. It doesn't just happen by mystery. So if we triple all these, we're going to get 39, 36, and 15. 39, 36, and we don't know what we're going to get. So your calculator again, guys, just type it in. X is equal to, are we looking for the straight side or the diagonal? The straight side. So take away 39 squared minus 36 squared. And we said we're going to get 15 because the two of these, the difference between the two of these, 39 squared is 1521. And 36 squared is 1296. And the difference between those two numbers is 225. And the square root of 225 is 15. We tripled all the numbers. So one more of these. And at this point, when you get sick of them, that's when you know you're good at them. So you guys test yourself on this one. So we had a 48 and we have a 20. What's my diagonal? So you're going to say x is equal to the square root of 20 squared, which is 400, plus 48 squared, which is 2304. And the square root of those two added together is going to get 2 square root of 2704. Your calculator does it for you. Let your calculator do it. 52. So 3 videos on Pythagorean triples. Hopefully you'll be dreaming about them tonight. What Pythagorean triples are: the two straight sides squared, added together, equals the diagonal squared. Really straightforward rule when you've practiced a lot of these questions.